You think you're resting, you think you're relaxing, you think you're taking a break, but you're not. You're numbing yourself. Comfort is not neutral, it's addictive. And like any addiction, it feels good in the moment and weakens you over time. The problem is, it doesn't look dangerous. There's no warning, no alarm, just small choices. Scrolling a little longer, skipping one task, choosing ease over effort, again and again and again until it becomes your default. That's how comfort traps you, quietly. You don't notice it at first because nothing feels wrong. You're not in pain. You're not struggling. You're not under pressure, but that's exactly the problem. No pressure, no challenge, no growth. And slowly something changes. Your tolerance drops, your focus weakens, your discipline fades, your standards lower. And the worst part, you don't feel it happening because comfort hides the damage. It replaces urgency with apathy. It replaces action with distraction. It replaces progress with illusion. And you stay stuck, feeling fine. Comfort doesn't just waste time, it changes you. Slowly, subtly, permanently. Every time you choose the easy option, your brain adapts. It learns that effort is optional, that resistance should be avoided, that discomfort is a signal to stop. And over time, this becomes your default behavior. You stop pushing, you stop trying, you stop finishing because your mind is no longer trained to handle pressure. This is how weakness is built, not through failure, through avoidance. You don't become weak overnight. You become weak by choosing comfort repeatedly, and the effect is visible. Your attention gets shorter, your patience decreases, your tolerance for effort drops. Simple tasks feel heavier, focus becomes difficult, discipline feels unnatural because your brain has been conditioned for ease. And ease does not build strength, it builds dependency. You start needing comfort to function. Silence feels boring. Work feels exhausting. Effort feels unnatural. And anything that requires discipline feels overwhelming. That's the trap. The more comfort you consume, the less capable you become. And the less capable you become, the more you seek comfort. It's a loop, and most men never break it. At first, comfort is a choice, then it becomes a habit, and eventually, it becomes who you are. That's the danger, because identity is built on repetition, not intention, not goals, not what you say you want, what you do every day. If you consistently choose comfort, you don't just act lazy, you become a man who avoids effort. If you constantly escape pressure, you don't just rest, you become someone who cannot handle stress. If you keep delaying action, you don't just procrastinate, you become unreliable, undisciplined, weak. And once identity forms, everything becomes harder to change because now it's not behavior anymore, it's who you believe you are. I'm not consistent. I'm not focused. I'm not that type of person. That's the trap. Comfort doesn't just slow you down, it redefines you. And once you accept that identity, you stop trying because it feels natural. It feels normal. It feels like you. Strong men understand this early. They don't allow identity to drift. They build it deliberately through actions, through repetition, through discipline, because they know if you don't control your habits will define you. Most men choose comfort automatically without thinking. They take the easier option, the faster option, the less demanding option every time. And that's exactly why they stay average. Because comfort is crowded. Everyone is there, resting, waiting, avoiding effort. But growth exists in the opposite direction, in the uncomfortable, in the difficult, in the things most people avoid. That's where advantage is created. Because when you choose discomfort, you enter a space with less competition. Fewer people are willing to stay there. Fewer people are willing to endure. And that alone separates you. The man who wakes up early while others sleep. The man who trains when others skip. The man who works when others distract themselves is not special. He is just doing what others refuse to do. And over time, that creates a gap. Skill improves faster. Discipline becomes stronger. Results compound. While others stay comfortable, you move forward. That's the leverage. Not talent, not luck. Choice. Repeated daily. Comfort keeps you where you are. Discomfort moves you to where you want to be. If you're addicted to comfort, you won't break it by thinking. You break it by training. Deliberate, repeated, controlled training. This is the code. First, introduce controlled discomfort into your day, not randomly, intentionally. Wake up earlier than necessary. Train when you don't feel like it. Do the task you're avoiding first. Small acts, done daily. Second, stop negotiating with ease. The moment you hear, "I'll do it later," "I'm not ready," "I don't feel like it," you act immediately because hesitation feeds comfort and action breaks it. Third, reduce artificial stimulation. Less scrolling, less noise, less distraction, because overstimulation kills focus and weakens discipline. Silence is not boring, it's training. Fourth, finish what you start, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's slow, even when you want to stop. Completion builds identity, and identity builds consistency. Fifth, track your resistance, not your results. Ask one question daily. Did I choose the hard option or the easy one? Because that choice defines everything. And finally, accept this truth. Comfort will always pull you back, every day, every decision, so discipline must be daily too. There is no finish line, only direction. The man who wins is not the one who avoids comfort, it's the one who refuses to stay in it. This is disobey your limits.